Hi, my name is Lindy from Project Portfolio Office. In this video, I'll be covering basic reporting for team members. So as a team member on a project, you'll need to perform tasks that are allocated to you and also keep the project manager updated on progress as well as any risks or issues that might arise. So I'll just be covering a couple of basic reporting within PPO that's going to support you in your role. So when you hover over the reporting main menu, there's two options, dashboards and reports. Dashboards are more visual in nature and reports more tabular. When you start using the reports and dashboards in PPO will remember the recent reports and dashboards that you have used for easy access. I'm going to be focusing on reports that are more tabular in nature. So if I click through to the reports, the report category, if I just click on the drop down, you'll see all of the entities that do have related reporting in PPO. Just a couple that I'm going to focus on today. The first one is the alert and reminder report, and by default, this report will show you risks, issues, actions, and tasks that have passed the follow-up date, which basically means those items are overdue and needs attention. When it comes to the report parameters for projects, I can either run this for all projects or I can apply a shared filter that has been set up by my PPO administrators, or I can run it for a specific project. I'm going to, for this exercise, just run it for Evelyn. I'm currently logged in as Evelyn and just flipping over to the report. Here you see the alert and reminder report. Here I've got tasks and risks that are overdue that needs my attention. The nice thing about these reports is if you run them in a report view, they do have the drill through capability. So if I just click on one of these items, it opens up and I have the ability to either edit it and update it or start a conversation on the item. Next is the issue report. So the report category would be the entity name, which is issues. And I'm just going to focus on the issue report itself. Again, you can apply your own filtering when it comes to your project parameter or your issue parameter. And I'm just going to group by issue owner. So running this report basically gives me a summary of all the open issues on all projects across the board. So you can either share this with your project manager or your team members just to keep them updated on how things are going with the issues. The risk report is also a good one that you can share either with the project manager or the project team members. So I'm just going to select the risk report. I want to run it for all projects. And for this example, I just want to focus on the risks that are assigned to me, where I'm the risk owner. So that is one of the shared filters that I've applied that is already set up for you guys. And my group by is just going to be risk owner. So if I run that, it only focuses on where me as Evelyn is allocated as the risk owner. You can also, when running these reports, click on the other option and you can either extract it in a datasheet view or PDF it to mail it to your team members. So just keep that in mind. Here we have the task progress report, and what I've done in terms of the parameters for this one is I'm running it for a specific project, not across the board. Tasks, I have the ability to apply a filter, which there are also a couple that have been predefined, or I can add my own filter. And even if I want to report on tasks that have already been marked as 100%, I can disable this task global filter. So if I just run this report, here is the output. So this basically focuses on exactly what the name is, progress of the schedule related to your project. PPO also supports capturing time against your projects and related items. So the last report that I'm going to demonstrate is a weekly timesheet report. If you select the category of time entries, you'll see there are also various options. I'm just going to focus on the one. There's a week starting parameter, so it's obviously a weekly report, and I'm focusing on week starting 19th of October. The resource, I'm logged in as Evelyn, so I just want to run the weekly timesheet report for myself and include the summary table. I can either do this in a report view. If I want to report back to the project manager, I can either PDF or I can mail PDF to me. Selecting this option The PDF of this report will land up in your inbox that you can just forward to the relevant stakeholders. So I've just clicked on the report view. At the top, you'll see my resource information, additional details, a summary of my time that has been booked against projects. The table below is a breakdown per project, per day, and then we also have a summary of projects that we've spent time on, as well as an activity summary. I hope you guys find this valuable and feel free to explore the rest of the reporting in PPO. Thank you for watching.